When you're throwing the biggest party in Myrtle Beach, you need hundreds of volunteers. Meet two of them on this morning's Carolina People. Coming up next. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at Coastal Grand Mall, the Grand Strand's premier shopping destination. We're focused on the 24th annual Taste of the Town to be held tomorrow at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. And we're visiting with the co-chairs, Kathleen Burroughs and Patty Gresko. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Greg.
Thank you so much for coming in this close to the event. It's probably tough to take a minute and slow down.
It is. Thank you for having us. Of course, being invited, we certainly made the time to come in.
You know, John Robitaille will be with us tomorrow. I think he's your restaurant chair. Of course, he'll spend a lot of time going over the chairs. If folks need to get off now, at least they know they can tune in tomorrow morning at 7 to learn a little more about the restaurants. And of course, the layout, the convention center is really set up. Even right now, it's truly getting ready for tomorrow night's event.
That's correct. They're starting as we speak to set up for tomorrow night.
Today's the big day.
Today is the big day.
It takes 2 days to get ready.
It probably takes a little more than 2 days, Kathleen.
Well, no, I just mean for the convention center and convention makers.
Right. You guys have been working on this for more than a year now. I mean, obviously, right after last year's event, you're hitting the pavement.
Right. Absolutely. In fact, during the event, we're thinking, what can we do to make this different or better or the same for next year while we are doing the event?
You've got a tremendous turnout of restaurants this year.
Record number. We have 54 restaurants.
54?
We're very excited.
45 would be a lot. 54 is insane.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a record for us, but just thrilled to have that many people participating.
Absolutely. And most of these are local restaurants that year after year have been out supporting St. Andrew, or do y'all have some new restaurants this year?
We have a few new restaurants this year, and they're going to be a lot of fun to try out. Some have not even opened yet. We have
the Sid and Roy's. Yeah.
Sid and Roy's has not opened yet, and that is Divine Dining's new restaurant.
Right.
We also have Tavern at the Forest, which is going to open sometime in November in Carolina Forest, and they're premiering themselves at Taste of the Town tomorrow night. And we have the Hard Rock Cafe theme park has just contacted us this past Thursday. And
who wants to slip in on Tuesday. Wow.
Under the radar. Just
yeah,
right under.
To get in. Well, tomorrow night's the perfect, and we call it night, even though it starts at 4.
Right, that's correct. 4 to 10 p.m.
4 p. to 10 p.
Yes.
So over a 6-hour period, you know, to think what y'all are doing over, let's see, the rest of today and tomorrow to get ready. What's the next 2 days like?
Well, it's pretty hectic, actually, but we have great help, and the restaurants actually start setting up this afternoon, and then we'll go into tomorrow and finish setting up by about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Wow.
Some restaurants do a lot of decorating, takes a lot of preparation, so they'll be in there this afternoon starting to set up.
St. Andrew Catholic School has been the beneficiary from the beginning. Is that right?
That's correct.
In fact, it was the school that started it. This is our 24th year. And to imagine now having 100,000 square feet of the convention center, all 3 rooms, when day one it originally started with 5 restaurants.
Wait, was it at the convention center the first year, though?
Yes, I think it was.
In a room. It was in one
room.
Small room, and there were only 5 restaurants.
That is amazing. So from 5 to 54.
Right.
That's a big increase over 24 years.
Right.
And obviously a lot of pressure on the volunteers. This is a volunteer-driven operation.
It's 100% volunteers.
100% volunteers.
Parent volunteers, children in the school, parishioners of the Catholic churches also help us. So we couldn't survive without our volunteers.
For our viewers in the PD or in southeastern North Carolina who may not have been, obviously they can come down. It's a Tuesday. It's great to be able to be there from 4 to 6, 4 to 7.
Right.
Drive back to Florence, even drive back to Lumberton or Laurinburg.
Right.
Is it worth the trip for them?
Most definitely.
Really?
Definitely.
They'll see something they're not seeing in Florence or in the PD. I mean, there's nothing like it.
Right, and our area is unique because we do have so many restaurants, and we always have a lot of new restaurants premiering each year. So unlike a town that's not a tourist destination, we do offer a lot of different restaurants that they may not have in their hometown. And they can try different types of food, so we feel like we have a lot to offer.
Obviously, all the dollars going to St. Andrew Catholic School. For viewers who aren't familiar with the school, give us a little history of the school, Kathleen.
We have been in existence for 52 years.
Wow.
It started off in the same building that we are in now with just additions throughout the 52 years. We are a school that services K through 8th grade. There's just K through 8th. There's one class per grade.
Great.
And 27 to 30 children per class. It's, as you said, a private Catholic school.
Right. So less than 250 students total.
239.
Tremendous.
We have 239. Maximum is 240. But we do have a waiting list for kindergarten through 5th grade.
Oh, come on.
We do. We have a waiting list. Quite a lengthy waiting list.
Is there another school like this in the area? I guess there's not really another in Horry County. There's probably nothing like it.
Right. There's St. Michael's Catholic School down in Garden City.
Down in Garden City,
right,
sure.
Which started a couple of years ago.
Right,
much newer.
Much newer.
But 52 years, you said?
52 years.
That's tremendous.
Running hard and strong and proud of it. Taste the Town is our #1 major fundraiser for the year. And the money that we raise really goes towards capital expenditures that are not budgeted in. As most people would know, private school does not necessarily have a whole lot of money to it.
Right.
So we need the fundraiser, and it's just a tremendous, tremendous help. We have put an entire new roof on the school, redone all of the windows, put a beautiful playground for the children, and our most recent thing that we have done is built a gym.
A new gymnasium.
A new gymnasium. It's also the community
life center. A lot of food tickets built a lot of gymnasium.
A lot of Taste of the Towns.
And Taste of the Town was the major supporter. It's the community life center.
Right?
But the children up until 2 years ago had no gymnasium. So they were quite excited. Excited.
Yeah. So children, some kids will really be working hard tomorrow night. Is that
sure.
Not too young, obviously, probably
6th,
not.
7th, and 8th graders work.
Three of the 8 grades. Yeah.
Right. Our 6th graders clean the tables for us, which is a huge help. I mean, you can imagine the amount of waste that's generated with that many people. So their job's very important. 7th and 8th graders run our concession stands, and so we use the students a lot, and our teachers. I must say our teachers are great, because not only do they teach, but they come and work at Taste of the Town that night also.
Every one of them.
Every one of them.
Every one of the teachers
all the
will be
teachers.
there.
Yes, sir.
And administration, obviously.
And the administration,
the
they
will.
Right.
Monsignor Chet.
Monsignor Chet, who's been there. I've seen him in a lot of pictures. I think I've seen him in pictures with y'all as well.
Right.
You have. He loves to present the awards and the trophies to the winners. But unfortunately, this year he will be out of town, and he's sad to miss it because he just loves it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, yes, he'll be gone for the whole week, and he's disappointed because he does love the photo opportunities.
Yeah.
It's just such an important thing to him, so he enjoys being able to be there and share in it and participate.
John Robitaille will be with us tomorrow. Share with viewers why they need to tune in tomorrow morning at 7 to catch him. What's he going to be filling folks in on?
He's going to talk all about our restaurants, our 54 restaurants.
Right.
He's also kind of going to go over the map and kind of show how everything's laid out. So that'll give opportunities a chance to view, kind of what everything's going to look like before they get there. They can also visit our website.
Oh, great. You've got a website just for Taste of the Town.
Just for Taste of the
John
Town.
Robitaille created the website.
Is that right?
He did put the entire thing together himself.
What is that web address?
It is tasteofthetownmb.com.
Okay, www.tasteofthetownmb.com.
Yes.
Folks need to go online. Of course, it lists the restaurants.
Lists all the restaurants that are participating, so that you can go on there and see if any of your favorites are going to be there, and kind of know before you get there what you want.
I think I went there early this morning, Patty. It had a lot of frequently asked questions. Of course, just the basic ones. What is Taste of the Town? You just answered that. I think a lot of folks want to know, can I bring my kids out? Is this an adult event? Is it going to be a wild party? Or is this something you talked about some kids will be there?
Right. Very kid friendly. We start at 4 o'clock. A lot of people bring the kids early before it does get, more crowded. So a lot of people come between 4 and 6 with children. But children are welcome at any time during the event. We have Ronald McDonald coming this year.
Great. So, I see McDonald's is one of the big sponsors. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
So anyway, Ronald McDonald, but we have a lot of restaurants that the kids enjoy.
Good.
So there's food for everyone.
That's fantastic. And of course, to see that activity of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders helping out at the level they are, I assume a lot of the other kids from the K through 5 will be out as well with since their parents are going to be working tomorrow night.
And often the parents will take shifts. One will work and the other will be with the children. Then they'll switch off, and then the other parent gets a chance to eat and walk around with the younger kids, and the other works. But most definitely, the kindergarten kids get very, very excited and enthusiastic about it, all the way up through 5th grade. The important thing about 6th, 7th, and 8th graders working the event, they take ownership in it. They take ownership in their school, knowing that they're a part of the fundraiser, that they have participated and they've worked hard, and they themselves have helped earn the money that goes towards supporting their school.
Sure, and
it's
they're
ownership.
doing their calisthenics in a gym now instead of out in the mud.
That's right.
Or anywhere else, or playing basketball or anything else in a gymnasium, knowing that much of these efforts tomorrow from 4 to 10 will pay off.
They have a great sense of pride knowing that it has paid off because, due largely to their great efforts working in the evening.
Absolutely. So much has to happen, and as you lay out just this amount of time, as you look on the website, the other great thing is it lays out a lot of the active volunteers, you all as co-chairs, and you guys have done this, you've done it more than...
third year.
This is your third year, is that right? I see John is up for the lynching next year as the general chair. Is he lined up, one of y'all, or both of y'all, for that role next year?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Margaret Singleton.
You will be in the wings to, I'm sure, help provide a little advice.
Right, that's exactly. But we have a wonderful committee. Kathleen and I certainly do not do all this by ourselves. We have judging, food tickets. I see
judging chairs, co-chairs, publicity.
Right, publicity.
Obviously, volunteer chair. You've got to line up a lot of volunteers. I mean, this is, I know folks can't see that, but it is column after column of all the different chairs, let alone all the different levels of volunteers.
Right, which is just parents in our school. A lot of them that work, but still take time to help with this event. And I think that's what makes it so special for the school is, people do care so much that they're willing to give up their time to help with this event.
Are you all alums of the school?
No, we're not.
Not alums, but you all do have, you each have, I guess, 2 children in the school.
Actually, Patty has one that has just recently graduated last year.
Wow.
And I still have a daughter in the 5th grade.
What is he doing, Patty? How can he live without St. Andrew? I'm sure he's wondering.
He does miss it.
Yeah.
They're so anxious to spread their wings and get away, but they do miss it a lot when they're gone. But I also have a daughter in the 5th grade.
Yes. And you have 2 boys.
I have 2 boys, one in the 6th grade and one in the 8th grade.
One soon to graduate then.
Soon to graduate from... He is not anxious. It's the fear of the unknown once you leave the school you've been in for so long. It's an excitement and it's a fear and a nervousness all at the same time.
What is it that's so great about St. Andrew? I mean, why is there a waiting list for K through 5? What's so great about it?
I think first it's a family environment. We take care of each other. We support each other. If one of our family members needs help, the entire school really comes out to support them and help them. I think it's a feeling of security and comfort and that family atmosphere, but it's also a very strong education, and values and morals.